Hello and welcome. Today we're going to do a quick guide of how to get to level 9 doing just quests on Ashu's creation. I'm doing this on the live patch because you cannot record on the PTR currently for the DNA or NDR, whatever it is. So obviously you want to grab the first quest, Welcome to Vera, from any of the Watchmen. Pick up your secondary weapon, don't forget to equip it. You can do this in a group or you can do it solo. Solo's a bit harder, but we're going to be trying to do this as quick as possible so we can get to level 9 and then do some PIs with a group. Highwayman Hills or Oakenbane or wherever you prefer. You obviously want to go to LionHold and not to Samia Hope first. If you do kill the goblins for this first quest, talk to this guy here, Scout Hendrik, and he will give you an upgrading medallion for the extra 200 XP. I don't advise doing that, especially on the Phase 3 start. It's not going to be worth the time. First thing we do when we get into LionHold is talk to Official Talahad. So he wants us to go to the Ember Spring, but before we do that we speak to Bill's Master, pick up his quest, and then we go to the Ember Spring. And first we go back to Official Talahad, complete her quest, which then completes his Bill's Master quest for us, and we get level 2. Then we need to run to the south of LionHold and pick up 2 quests, and then we can get out of here as quick as possible. Obviously we want to get out of LionHold as quick as possible, especially if you're doing this, using this for Phase 3, because it's going to be people everywhere and it's going to be manic and you don't want to get DC'd and be in a queue again. First off, we talk to Zorin, pick up his quest for the map, and then we go to the trades manager. I do this down in the south because hopefully there'll be less people doing it down here than there will be up in the north part. You need to equip your axe and artisan gear now. So we open up our inventory and equip that, and we go and we chop this tree down. And we need to process that, so we run across the bridge, and the processing station is just here. Once we get out of LionHold, I'll speed up intervals of running to speed this video up, otherwise you'll be sitting here watching me for an hour and a half or so. So don't forget to pick that up. We need to go back to the trade manager. He will give us a bit of metal to make a pickaxe. So we go to this guy sitting here with his wheel. We make the pickaxe. We equip the pickaxe. Then we run back across the bridge, and the stone is just up here on the right. We need to process that. The processing station for the stone is just by the trades manager. I am doing this on the live server and not the PTR, like I said before, because you can't record on now. But the quests are the same. I think you get a bit more XP now. So when you do this on the live server, Phase 3 live, you'll more than likely get more than XP than you see me get now. We go back to the trades manager. He gives us the rest of our stuff. We equip all them, and we just need to get the snowdrops now, which are over here. We go back to the trades manager. Oh no, we don't. We go back over the bridge, and we have to process that. This is our last bit of processing. Don't forget to pick it up. Then we just go to the trade manager, and then all we have to do is go pick up our mount from the stables and to the north. There we go. So we run back to the north of LionHold. We go pick up our mount from the stable master just here. You don't get to choose what it looks like, you just get a mount. We summon said mount, and we get out of LionHold as quick as possible. So within 6 minutes we're out of LionHold and out of the chaos. You pick up this quest here, safe, fast, sure. If you're doing this in a group, I recommend letting your tank take them. If you're doing it solo and you find them and get them, then it's worth taking them because it's an extra 5k XP, and you get later on you'll get a chest, legs, and boots in uncommon, and you'll save yourself a bit of silver. So we just need to run into the ruins of Aela, trying to avoid as much aggro as possible. Obviously, at Phase 3 start, there's going to be people everywhere, so it's be so much easier. But we just need to do a couple of quests here. We're doing ones where we don't have to kill to save time. Stickly goblins are non-aggressive, so you can just run straight past them. These ones, the Gravehide Seers, are aggressive, so you need to try, especially if you're solo, grab this without pulling them, because they will kill you if you're solo. There's not really much you can do about it. If you're in a group, you can just kill them if they're there. So that is X marks the spot done, but we will hand that back in later when we go back to LionHold at level 5. There's another quest here. If you're solo, I recommend just pulling this thing and killing it, because if you pull it and it gets close to you, it's just going to be a pain in the ass. Lovely bit of lag for me now. Oh, this is going to be fun. If you are solo, you can use that pot you got at the start to survive. You can accept this quest by not pulling, but I'll never manage to do it, so I'll just kill them. Again, the sickly goblins won't attack you. I would leave your mount here. These will attack you, but you're ding level 3 from this quest, so just run up, interact, and get out of there. Run away like a little bitch, as quick as possible, get back on your mount, and sod off. Now we're done here. You need to open up your inventory here, and use the blood rune. Pick up the blood rune map, sorry. And give you the quest to study your goblins, which we'll hand in later for a bit of XP. Don't forget to do your skills. If there's events going on, I would definitely do them, especially at the start of phase 3, because there'll be loads of people doing them, and you get loads of XP, and they're quick and easy. Especially the one here, the Caravan one. We are running to Samia's Hope now. We're going to do 2 quests in Samia's Hope. We'll pick 2 quests up in Samia's Hope. We're going to finish them quests, and then that should put us near level 4. Don't forget to do your weapons as well. It'll help you later on if you're solo. So first we need to talk to the historian. I'm not going to attempt to read his second name. Pick up his quest, which is Ancient Epitaphs. And we need to pick up the quest just around here, called Rebel Rousers. We never complete Rebel Rousers, we will delete it later to save it bugging out when we go over to the other side of the map later. So all we need to do now is come east out of Samia's Hope and kill some bandits until we get the drop we want. There is loads of people here killing stuff. There's more over the back here, and there's more over the right side there. Oh crap, I've pulled the boss. But hopefully we can get it out of him. If he is here, it's worth killing because he might drop you a bit of loot. Don't see me twice now. Got scammed. Archers have the best drop rate of this stuff. You can pull 2 of these. They're only level 2 and they're easy to kill. You may have the item we're looking for. If you're doing this in a group, you're better off waiting 5 seconds before looting anything, so you get everyone gets the scroll at the same time. And doing it solo, then yeah, just continue on as you normally would. As you see, there's more up here I can kill. Let me up. Anything with timid in front of his name will not attack you. Getting unlucky at the moment, which is annoying. We got it, that one. There we go, we got it. So like I say, if you get it in a group, it's usually a green or blue loot. Wait 5 seconds so everyone can get it from the same mob. You need to open up your quest items and click that to get the quest. And now we're going to go hand that one in. Okay, now that we're here, these mobs will not attack you unless you attack them. Wouldn't recommend attacking them as they're level 7s and 8s. Need to talk to this guy. And we complete that quest. Obviously, the surplus coins are gone in the game now, so we just get bags. On that one, you just get XP, you don't get a bag. And we're going to skip forward to the top of the cemetery we need to get to. Right, all we've got to do is just interact with this stone, and we can complete the objective for the apparatus. I'll get rid of your horse, you can jump down here. Onto this one. Need to try and take as little damage as you can, because the last jump is a bit of a killer. You jump down here, be careful on this bit, and then all you need to do is ride the wall down. If it's night time, there'll be wolves here, just watch out for them. Anything with, like I say, timid, you can just run past. Okay, so now we're back in Samia Hope. I would abandon rebel rousers, hand in the quest to the historian. He gives us another one, which is nice and easy, which is just talk to scholars. The first one's just here, second one is just down here. We jump off this edge. Third one is all the way over the back here. Okay, that is the last one, so we just go back to the historian and hand that back in, and then we're going to be heading north out of LionHold, picking up a few quests as we get to Briarmoor Farm. Sorry, I forgot. You need to sell your glint as well, just to save any ag if you do die. You can buy stuff, but you make sure you have 10 silver later on. I will just buy a focus here so I can do a bit more damage. Right, we just need to pick up one quest on the way to Briarmoor Farm, which is from the stranger just here. And we're going to go do that now. Right now we're here, we need to kill these before we interact with the gravestone, or they will make the quest bug out and you'll have to abandon it and go pick it up again and waste a lot of time. Kill any aggro before you interact with this. So we complete that one and we pick up the next one, which is killing these flowers. So we can run over to the left or the west and kill some flowers. This again is another pickup quest, and this was the only one of the only ones where you're actually going to have to kill stuff. If you're in a group, you're best killing them and waiting a couple of seconds, so hopefully everyone gets a quest item. But this one is a bit iffy. Doing it solo, you can just go along as you would please. You pretty much get one every single one. But in a group, it seems a bit funny. Again, make sure any aggro is dead before you interact with this grave, or you may bug out again. Complete that. It gives us a necklace and some XP. I'd recommend equipping that necklace for some HP. Right, now we're going to go buy the rest of our jewellery from the stonemasonry, which is just up here to the north. I'll buy 2 earrings, 2 rings as they're really cheap. I'd sell any glint you've got. Whip those. Gives a bit more damage. They're different in the Phase 3 patch, but they're still good. If anything, they're better. So now we need to go pick up the Ember Spring. This is really important that you pick up the Ember Spring and you sell it as your home point. If you don't, you're going to screw yourself up later and we have to run across the map. If you're doing it as a group and you're the only one that don't do it, everyone's going to hate you. Or just leave you behind, depending on how nice your friends are. Set as our home point. We go hand in Sweat of your Brow for some XP. And we go hand in the one to the Professor, the Study of Goblins. We just talk to the Professor. Let me head back to LionHold. You'll be level 5 for some reason. You get more XP in the live PTR patch. So we're heading back to LionHold. Alright, so now we are back in LionHold. You'll be level 5 if you're doing this on the Phase 3 and you pick up the quest here, but I need to go hand in X marks the spot first to get level 5 because you get less XP on this current patch. We go to Zorin. So this he scammed us, he gives us a bag and some glint. We go pick up that other quest. I have to go pick up that other quest. But all this quest entails is talking to a few people around town. 5 in total. The first one is behind here. Mr. Bailey. Or Cole Bailey. Next one is just back the way we come. But over to the left hand side. Mr. Furley. Next one is just in this barn. Here on the left. Next one is just up here. Mr. Harriet Hainsley. And we just need to speak to Lenya. And then we hand it in to the Arch Purifier, which is down to the south. Now let's go sell my glint. So I've got enough to do the Caravan XP. The next quest we're going to do, if you're doing it solo, is there's a chance you might die solo, depending on your class and your skill level. So you want to sell your glint so you don't lose it, because you need it after the quest we're going to do now, which is kill the commander. We pick it up from the sergeant, just up here across the bridge. Sergeant Venalis. Pick up his quest, Outlaw's End. And we're going to go do that one now, which will lead us on to another quest. Okay, so the quickest way up to the commander is just here. If you're in a group, you can kill your way up. If you're solo, you can just run past everything and drop aggro. It's up to you. I'm just going to run past everything and drop aggro to save time. You can climb up here. They should drop aggro eventually. For some reason he didn't attack me, that's nice. Right, you just stick to the left hand side, killing anything you have to, but you can avoid a lot of it. Just hug the left wall. Obviously this bird is timid, so we can ignore him. We got unlucky and we got a defender who's overly tanky for no reason. I think we can skip this defender, hopefully, with a bit of luck. We stick to the left hand side. We can skip this raider as well. We just need to hug the left wall and climb up here. We pulled aggro on that, so we're going to have to kill it. But he can hit me and I can't hit him. How nice. Just wait for cooldowns because this arsonist is probably going to kill me if I try and just auto him to death. Okay, so what we need to do here is kill the advisor first. If you just single target hit the advisor, he will pull on his own. Okay, let's try this again. They keep pulling together and there's no way I'm carrying them together on my own. Let's see if we get lucky again. No, the game hates us. Okay, we got really lucky there. Don't know what happened. Well, we didn't even have to kill the sighted seeker. Usually you can pull in without pulling the commander and them together, but for some reason it's not working for me. But we got it done anyway. You need to wait again to loot if you're doing it in a group, otherwise you're not all going to get it and you're going to have to wait 2 minutes for him to respawn. You need to right click the scroll you got from him, open it and close it so you get Slivers of the past. Okay, now we're going to go do the caravan. If you're doing this solo, then I would recommend going to Slivers of the past and then go to the second outpost, sell your glint. Actually, no, never mind that. Okay, so you come to this harbour, just south of LionHold. This is where you need to make sure you have 10 silver. Obviously we've got 12, so we're good. And this you need to do slowly, because it can be a bit buggy, even on the PTR, which will be the Phase 3 life patch, it can be a bit buggy. So all you do is tell me about crates, alright, except on the PTR and probably the Phase 3 live patch, he gives you the practice crate first, then you have to talk to him again, and then I think you talk to him again and he gives you the quest. So just make sure you have got running crates quest and the practice bulk crate in your inventory here. So all you do is, now you have that, is you go up to the caravan master. I'd like to manage my caravan. You right click the small practice crate, you go to materials, chuck something in there, seal the crate, close it all, go back to the caravan assistant. I've packed my crate, got it, there you go. And then you do, how do I run my own caravan? Thanks. Accept, so you get to deliver a caravan. And this one is very buggy as well. You go to the caravan master. How do I launch my own caravan? Yes, please. I like to practice defending a caravan. Okay, accept. If you spam interact during any of that, you are gonna either not get the quest, and it's gonna bug out, and you want both because it's like 50,000 XP. So now we've done that. We've got both the quests. We've got deliver a caravan. We've got defending the caravan. So all we do now is click up here, purchase a caravan. Then we click launch. launch again, and we've got it in our bag. That's all we do now. Oh, idiot. We need to sell the glint we just got from that quest a second ago. So we've got the 10 silver to launch it. You need 10 silver to purchase the caravan, you need 10 silver to launch it. So I'd like to manage it. Get rid of this. Launch again. Now we've got it in our bag. We just chuck this down anywhere. And all we do is wait for that to summon. If you are watching this video and you're part of the guild, I'll be streaming on Twitch every day from Phase 3 kickoff on the 28th of August 2025. If you're watching this video months later and you're a new player, then come join me on Twitch. I'll still be streaming most days. Obviously UK time, it'll probably be more. So from 6 PM to 10 PM, 12 PM UK time. Right, wait for this. We're checking we ain't got anything to do. So we will take... I'm going to take the CC on this one for the next quest. Because we need to run into a tower and try not die. I think Blink would be smarter. Okay, our caravan spawned. All we do is get on it. On the extra action bar, we click turn in and we just sit there. Okay, now that is done, we can... It should just disappear. And we done both quests then. We done deliver and we done defend. So I've delivered the caravan and dialogue. And then we do the caravan assistant. I've defended the caravan anytime complete. And as you see, we're almost level 7 out of that. Oh, almost forgot. Sell your glint because we may die here. If you're in a group, you won't, but if you're on your own, there's a good chance you're going to die here. Getting out of the tower. So we're going to run to Slivers of the Past tower. Okay, now we are at the tower. So if you're in a group, you can just kill your way in. Okay, so this is the Slivers of the Past. I've had to call in some help because there's a war mage right at the door and there's nothing I can do to get past it. Usually this war mage ain't now, so you can just run up and survive, maybe. This is the only war mage you usually have to deal with, but he is, like I say, you can just run past him and quickly run in this room. Yeah, in a group, you just kill your way up. You just need to run up here, interact with this, take a look, and dialogue. Okay, thanks for the help, Cigarette. Yeah, we're done. Oh yeah, thanks. I'll jump it back on later. Oh, I was muted. Oh yeah, cheers for the help. I'll be back later. For now, we just need to go to the second post. Second sword outpost. I'll skip to there. Okay, so now we're at the second sword outpost after finishing that nightmare quest. That is a pain in the arse solo. What you want to do is come and talk to the captain. Don't talk to anyone else but the captain. Hand in your 2 quests. Hand in your 1 quest and pick up the second part for Slivers of the Past. It needs to say find the scout on the skirts of civilian. And then you want to go to Rump the Larder. Tell me how. Yes, I'll speak to the taskmaster. So you go to the taskmaster, it's just standing here. You say the commander sent me. Then you talk to the post, the train duty, pyre duty, And then all you got to do is run over to this part, toilet, give it a good scrub, and that's that part done of the quest. There is a flyer right there, so is he aggroing me? Is he going to run around? Yeah, this is the only part of this quest that can be a bit of a pain, is there's flayers running around, and you will not be able to solo them. In a group, you can kill them. Solo, I'm going to have to get the guards to kill it for me. Come on, guys, help me out here. That's it. So if that happens, just pull them onto the guards, and they'll help you out if you're solo. If you're in a group, just kill them. And alright, so for the pyre part, all you need to do is run down here and pick up some dead bodies. What do is come up and just interact with them, then run back to town. We're just going to ignore that. We don't want to waste time. Oh, it's this one. Jump over and run up to this pyre over here. Burn the bodies. On the PTR, he give you a bag. You need to open up your inventory and use it, and you'll get some choice out of some items. There's a quest here. Do not do that quest, especially on fresh start, because oh crap, can I cancel that? Oh fuck my life. It will it's a pain in the arse. It's a manifest, picking up loads of items quest off mobs. Alright, so now we're gonna go do, oh, we messed up, never mind. We need to go back into the second sword. And we need to talk to the captain. He'll give you the road to Jova quest. So all you have to do for the road to Jova is just talk to some sentries on the way to on the road to Jova. Pretty straightforward. I'll speed up the video to each sentry. Okay, see the first sentry is by this lake, and then we just need to run up the hill and talk to the other sentry. There are optionals, but they're not worth doing for the time. It's extra 2k XP each one, but by the time you do them, it's not needed and it's not worth doing for the time. Okay, this is the second sentry. Make sure you get the quest update. Next sentry, you should just follow this road. I can't remember if I mentioned this earlier, but this is the parcels. They're pink for the safe fast fuel. Second sentry, make sure you get the quest journal update. And we just continue to follow this road past Hall's adjudication. And this is the last sentry. Make sure you get the quest update and run off. Sometimes there can be minotaurs and stuff here, so just watch out. Just run off the aggro. And then we go hand it in just down here. Okay, and this is where we hand the road to Jova quest in. He will give you a bag. You got a choice between a two-handed spear with spell magic power on it, or some scrolls. If you've done the Safe Fast Shore quest, you can hand it in here. And then choose your armor for your class. So light armor for me, complete. And that will give me some green armor to help me out. Well, now what we need to do is run down to civilian, so I'll speed run that. Okay, now we've made it to civilian. We just talked to the scout on top of this rock. He wants us to investigate the entrances. Before we do that, we're going to go pick up the Ember Spring just in case something catastrophic happens and we get one shot by a level 17 mob in civilian. But obviously the first entrance is just up here. I know our date is just in here a little bit. There we go. Make sure you get objective complete when we go to the next. Okay, you get the second objective by just running here. Okay, this can be the tricky one. There's a pat that roams up there, so try and stick with these rocks. You can get over them, that is. And sort of run here. We are going to die now. Let's try and get it. Why is there a scavenger there as well? We got the quest objective, so this is why we got the Ember Spring earlier. So if we do die, we haven't got to run missions. Okay, and the last one is just up here. Pick up the third part of the Slivers of the past. But we won't be doing that yet. If North New Aela, this is the node down here, is level 1 or higher, then you can go pick this up and then go hand it into New Aela for some more XP. But if you're doing this phase restart, then it's not going to be, you're not going to be able to hand it in. So what you're better off doing is unstucking, which, does it kill you in this version? Let me see, sorry. Nope, I was wrong. In the PTR and also the live phase 3 patch, it'll kill you and you can teleport to your home saved Ember Spring. But on this one, I'm just going to have to die. Come kill me, Belle. Okay, so this is why we saved our home point to Briarmoor Farm. Because then make sure you've got Briarmoor Farm highlighted and revive. And then we get across the map. in a couple of seconds instead of 10 minutes it's going to take us to run now. Okay. Obviously we lost some of the glint we had, but we saved a lot of time. What you can do now is we're going to go to Nika Brae, just here, and pick up a quest, but we are going to sell first. Once we can find what we're looking for. We'll just go sell at the stonemason again. Okay, if you're doing this in a group, obviously it'd be a lot easier. If you're doing this bit solo, you may die again, because you've got to get to the top of a tower again, or to the top of a PI, and interact with a book. If you run around this side, you can climb up and get to the top a lot easier. Put your mount away. Try and sneak past this guy. Climb up here. Seriously, come on, there we go. Alright, then you can try and avoid as much aggro as possible. Why is he so close? Maybe we won't pull him, let's see. Very good. Kill this arsonist here. This will be a pain on your own, but I'll try and do it. Okay, so we made it to the top of the tower. We just read the book. And then we just run for our life. I'm going to heal up first a bit. And that gives us the Howling Oak quest that we want. So we're just going to jump and roll out this window. Try and make our way down without taking less damage as possible. Also run into more aggro. And all we're going to do now is run and to the main road and to the Howling Oak, which is to the north on that main road. Okay, and this is the Howling Oak that we want to interact with. So all we do is go up, we interact with the thing hanging off the tree. Right. So we interact with the thing hanging off the tree. And then we need to find the missing parts. So there's one right here on the floor. There's one over here. There's one about here. And it leads you in to Highwayman Hills. And you have to go to the top of the Highwayman Hills and kill Torch. But this is where the video will end. So this will put you... You'll be a lot higher. You'll be probably 9 or close to 9 on the live server, like the Phase 3 server. And if you're doing this in a group, then this will lead you into Highwayman Hills. If obviously Highwayman Hills is busy, then you've got other PIs that you need to go try out. Obviously, like I said, it's better to do this in a group, but you can do it solo. Just some parts of it can be a pain, and you may die a few times. I'll be streaming on Twitch every day from the 28th of August for Ash's content. So you want to come watch, come join me, come have a chat, ask me some questions. It's Small Gaming. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.